This year, we're fortunate to hear from two alumni. Journalism alumna, Ms. Chelsea Kardokus, and telecommunications alumnus, Alberto Pimienta. In 2012, Chelsea earned her bachelor's degree from Ball State, a journalism graphics major and honors college student. She was also involved in Ball Bearings, Cardinal Communications, and the Ball State Daily News. She served as president of Kappa Tau Alpha Honor Society and the student chapter of the Society of News Design. While at Ball State, her immersive learning projects provided experiences she needed to succeed. She traveled with about 40 other Ball State students to London to cover the 2012 Olympics as part of BSU at the Games. As visual editor and storyteller for the project, her print and web graphics were published in the Chicago Tribune and USA Today as a student. She is now assistant art director for Time Magazine, New York City, a position she landed while still a student. She designed the entire 2015 Time double issue in addition to designing two 2014 double issues for Time. Also speaking today is TCOM alumnus Alberto Pimienta. He is currently a reporter for Voice of America in Washington, D.C. While at Ball State, Alberto was anchor reporter for Newslink, Indiana. He hosted and produced Connections Live. He was a content producer and on-air talent for Ball State SportsLink, and he served as programming director for WCRD-FM 91.3. I could go on all morning talking about our speakers' accomplishments. Instead, let's hear from them. Please welcome Chelsea Kardokus and Alberto Pimienta, who are now going to address us. Thank you.
Thank you so much, College of Communication, Information, and Media, Dean Roger Lavery, and Associate Dean Dr. Lori Byers. We are so excited to be here. Esteemed faculty, all of you amazing parents, and of course, our fellow Cardinals, we are thrilled to talk to you today.
We've been here for about 24 hours now, and it's just been a great feeling seeing all these places where we made so many memories with all these people and a lot of people that are not here today. And we hope you guys are doing the same. And congratulations to the parents, family weekend. It's great to have you guys here, and thank you for spending some time with us, and we hope you guys enjoy it.
So when we started thinking about what we wanted to talk to you today, we realized that everybody has one common passion.
One common true love.
Pizza. Everyone loves pizza.
Who doesn't love pizza?
Beyonce clearly really loves her pizza.
Jimmy Fallon loves the pizza. That earring, I don't know what's happening there, but I think it's kind of awesome.
My girl Taylor, obsessed with her pizza.
Probably not as obsessed with her cats. She doesn't look too happy in that picture, but it works.
And of course, President Barack Obama.
That's my resting face eating pizza. I don't want to share with anyone. That's how I look like when I'm eating pizza.
And Obama, not to be confused with
I always
Alberto.
get a personal pizza for myself. I don't like to share.
All of these people really love their pizza, but they have two very important things in common. Their love for pizza, but they also have a huge passion for what they do.
And when I was thinking about this, I actually realized about something. Ball State is a lot like pizza. Mm-hmm. And you have different toppings, different options, and you can really explore them while you're here. And that's exactly what happened with me. When I first came here from Venezuela, I really had no idea how anything really worked here. And one day I was just studying at my study hall in the Clevenger Hall of Follett, C3. Anyone here? C3? Yeah! Woo! C3, baby! And a couple of my friends approached me and said, hey, you want to go to the super party? And then they also said it was on campus. I didn't know what it was, but I thought to myself, I just thought, wait, a party on campus. A, that's got to be highly illegal. B, I didn't want to get deported. I've only been here a couple days. I'm not trying to get deported. I'm not trying to party on campus. But they still convinced me to go. So I thought it was a bad decision. Then I get there, I get to Letterman Building, and it was just like a party of opportunities, just an explosion of all these opportunities. So I signed up for like 1,000 things. But that is when I got involved in Newslink, Indiana. I started as a reporter, as a writer, then reporter, and then became anchor reporter. Then at WCRD, I started as a writer for the news team, and then I became the programming director, as Dean Lavery mentioned. Connections Live, the executive producer, and hosting the show. And then at SportsLink, I'm not a sports guy at all. If you tell me to do play-by-play, I'm not going to know what to do. But I was just doing storytelling, which is something that I discovered that I was really passionate about here. Storytelling and news. I didn't know I was interested in that before I came to Ball State. So different toppings, like pizza, and kind of discovered what I wanted to do.
Just like Alberto, when I stepped onto campus, I did not know a single person here. I came from a very, very small town in Idaho. And I came here not knowing anything or really knowing what I was doing. Ball State was the one and only school I applied to. And I knew I wanted to come here because of all the incredible opportunities that it offered. And I guess it worked out pretty well. So I stepped onto campus, walked right into the super party, and signed up for just about every student media opportunity that I could find. I started with some very, very late, endless nights at the Daily News. I'm sure a lot of you have had that happen. And I ended up becoming the graphics editor at the Daily News. I was also involved in Ball Bearings and was the design editor there, as well as the creative director for Cardinal.com, which was really fun because that was something outside of the newsroom, but I was still having my passion of visual storytelling. And I've talked to so many friends who unfortunately did not get to go to Ball State, and they did not have the kinds of opportunities that we had. They did not get the opportunity to be put in charge of their student media, which is a really incredible thing. And just like college is the best time to eat all of the pizza, remember that, it's also the best time to find out all of the toppings and opportunities that Ball State has here for us just waiting to pick up.
And employers really want to see this. This is when we get a little serious. Employers really want to see this. They want to know that you're prepared. They want to know that as soon as you leave that graduation stage, you're going to be ready. So if you're not involved, do so now. But also, if you want to have a great job, you got to be a great student. You got to be ready. You got to be a great graduate. As Woody Allen said, 80% of success is just showing up.
And we showed up for tons of endless nights on campus working at student media and getting all of these opportunities that led to both of our jobs and what we do today. I graduated December 2012, and the day after graduation, my mom and I packed up a little car and drove on up to New York. I started at Time Magazine, which was terrifying, really not sure what I was doing there. I started with just working on the smallest pages, but I never left one night without asking what else I could do, what other opportunities there were for me, if I could just help with anything else at all, because I wanted to show them that I was really pursuing my passion. And it started to work because they gave me my first cover story a few months later, and then I got to design my first double issue, which was actually about smart homes. I got to commission an artist to create this mini smart home for us. It was very exciting, and it was then shot for the cover of Time. And this all led up to this past April. I got to design the Time 100, which is one of Time's biggest issues every year. And it was about 120 pages. I worked on it for about 2 to 3 months, and it was an incredible honor that I'm so thankful to Ball State for getting me to that place. So I also got to go to the Time 100 Gala, which was super exciting, and hang out with all the incredible people that were on the list, and mainly I got to hang out with my girl, Martha.
She's obsessed with
I'm
Martha.
obsessed with my Stewart.
So without these opportunities that I went through here at Ball State, I wouldn't be where I am right now. I really didn't know that I had a passion for storytelling and news. And through Ball State, that's how I got my internship at Voice of America. And then that internship a year later led me to a job there where I've been able to cover things like Ferguson. I was also in Baltimore. I've been able to cover political beats in Washington, D.C., like the White House, then Congress, State Department. I've also covered the United Nations in New York, and I've also covered the Security Council for that organization as well. So all these opportunities started here at Ball State.
And while I was at Ball State, my love for visual storytelling was growing in the newsroom, but I also started to discover another passion that I had outside the newsroom, which was visual storytelling through branding and logo design. So I started a little Etsy shop just out of my house down there on Lorraine Street when I was a senior. And after I graduated, it started kind of growing. And today it has kind of become a almost full-time second job run between the hours of 10 p.m. and 2 a.m. And it's been an incredible experience to be able to pursue this passion as well. I've been featured this year on websites such as the Every Girl, the Muse, and the Build Network. So it really just goes to show that you can never, ever have too many passions that you want to pursue, too many things you want to follow. and you definitely cannot ever have too much pizza.
And go the extra mile. But the cool thing about going the extra mile when you find your passion, it's just not gonna feel that way. It's not gonna feel like a burden. And then to this day, I know for both of us, it's just crazy that they pay us to do what we love. I mean, when I first started working about 3.5 years ago, I told Chelsea they're actually gonna pay me to do this. I'm actually gonna make money, which is awesome. That's another great thing about graduation.
It's very exciting.
So, go the extra mile. Be optimistic. Be proactive. Ask what you can do, as Chelsea said, and smile even when the going gets tough. Be that person that people want to be around. Be a positive life, not only for your coworkers, but also for your family and friends, and just figure out how you can go that extra mile. And as I said, when you have a passion, it's not even going to feel that way.
And you never want to shy away from any chances. Some of the greatest advice that a professor ever gave me was that you can always learn something new. I mean, we live in the land of Google and iPhones and apps. You can go learn something new, but you can never go back and take an opportunity that you might have missed. If you can't stop thinking about something, just don't stop working for it. Keep pursuing your passion and what you are really, really passionate about.
And I know it seems distant, but 3.5 years ago, we were sitting where you guys are today. And I don't know, I'm really horrible at math, but maybe 6 years ago, I was also where you guys were, probably somewhere over there. And I just didn't know anything about this place, but I just knew that if I went one day at a time, things were gonna work out. So the one thing I can say is that if you're not involved now, figure it out. Talk to the people that are in charge and say, hey, I wanna be part of this. You wanna be ready for these challenges when you graduate. You wanna tell an employer that you feel comfortable doing all these things, and break through that fear. Forget about the things that already in the past, forget about the things you didn't do, and start today and figure out how can I be prepared for these challenges.
3 years ago, we were literally sitting exactly where you are. I had no idea what was about to happen. I was terrified. I wasn't sure about anything that was going to happen in the next year. But little did we know our careers had really already started the second that we stepped onto this campus. Your career does not start the second that you step off that graduation stage with that really exciting, shiny new diploma. It actually really, really starts when you step onto this Ball State campus. And pursuing your passion is actually just as great as the first bite. Thank you.
We're good. Pizza for breakfast. Awesome. We're gonna take a selfie, you guys.
Yeah, can we take a selfie
Yeah.
with you?
Wait, do you know how to do this?
Okay.
Come on.
Ready?
Let's try to get the pizza in there.
Okay, smile. Okay, we got it. Thank you
Thank
guys
you,
so
guys.
much.